in the kitchen.
I can feel that double cheeseburger inside. You guys hear yourselves at all?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
I can hear
do.
me.
Oh, yes. Very good. Oh, filled with double cheeseburger. Filled with it. I should have had just a regular cheeseburger, but I said, no, let's go for the double. And I regret it, but I finished it anyway. Tell me if your headphones are too loud, too soft.
Mine could probably go up a little.
All right.
Yeah.
How about you, PJ?
Mine could go down a little.
Should we just switch?
All right. Yeah. Can I go up a tad?
And down. No, I'm just kidding.
so
I'm good.
I'm so particular.
just gotta get just right.
I think we're cooking with gas, friends.
All right.
All right.
Cooking with gas is no suggestion. I'm Ralph Jean Pierre. Damn it, I want mine higher.
Actually, now I want mine lower.
Okay, good.
I just want myself to be higher.
You want yourself to be higher? So you?
No, I'm good.
I'm high on life right now, my friends.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, it's a party.
It's a party.
Hey, it's a party. Hey.
Hey.
I feel weird sitting at the party.
It's a party. You can do whatever you want to at this party. Savin. Hello, Savin. It's good to see you at the party.
Good to see you, Marco. You're
my
looking
God.
good.
You know what? I was sitting earlier and then I decided to stand. So
Wait.
Hazel, I'm with you.
Oh my God, you get me.
I'm with you. I was sitting earlier and I was like, this is not party posture. This is not party posture.
No.
This is party
Party-
pooper posture.
Oh, yes.
Bring in the squatty potty. It's party pooper.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm on the squatty potty. I need to be on the stand and deliver urinal. The urinal of party. The urinal, the universal urinal of love. Oh.
That's a party.
Savin,
I've never heard of
Hazel,
one.
you guys are we're standing together. I'm standing with you and you're standing with me.
We will always stand with you, Marco.
Always.
Like we are with you.
Marco, you're our best friend.
Oh my.
We fight over it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You guys fight over
it's
me?
bad.
Yes.
You guys fight over me?
We do.
It's really bad. Like this
Yeah.
scar beneath my eye. Like
Yeah,
she
that was
threw a
me.
vase at me.
That looks deep. It looks like it's a gash. It's a gash. My God.
I actually felt bad about that one, so I started taking Brazilian jiu-jitsu classes so I could just choke them out first.
Oh yes, yes. A high rate of injury, but low. Doesn't leave as much
Less
of a
blood.
mark. Yes.
Yeah.
Internal injuries.
Yes.
Internal
Yeah.
bleeding
Yes.
for friendship.
Friendship.
What a party.
Such a
Oh my
party.
God.
Oh my gosh, this is it's a beautiful day to be outside for a boat party, a deck on the deck, and the boat deck party, a boat for the boat deck.
Oh my God. Like with the
deck's
boat
my
deck?
favorite.
For the boat deck.
The deck.
It's beautiful.
Oh my God.
deck.
Whoops.
Whoops. Oh my. Hazel, where's your mind at?
You know where it's at.
Your mind's in the grotto. Your
yeah.
mind's in the, get your mind out of the grotto.
Wash off your mind with that bodeck.
Yeah, oh my God. You need a bidet to wash out your mind. It's because it's bad.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm so thirsty.
Oh. Is it, wait a minute. Do I hear, is it time for mimosa? Hazel, don't you get too crazy.
Oh.
You know how crazy you get.
That was like 12 times.
One time you got so drunk on mimosas that you chopped that bouncer in the throat.
Oh my
you
God.
You chopped him in the throat.
It was a throat phase.
My
It was a throat phase.
God.
Oh my God, my throat was a wreck in those days.
Everybody you hit. One time you hit me in the throat and I knelt on the ground for 12 minutes
Oh my
trying to
God.
regain my breath.
I'm so sorry. I'm really trying to be less violent lately.
I blacked out.
Yeah.
But then you had a really good dream, I think, right?
I had a dream and I saw my grandfather
Oh.
Oh.
and he held his hand out to me and he said, I'll always guide you.
Oh my.
I gave that to you
Wow.
by knocking you out.
And
My neck was in a brace for weeks.
I am so jealous now. You gave him that dream.
Do you want me to do one last act of violence?
I think. Yeah.
Wow, he gave you a gash, gave me a neck brace and a dream. Hey, do one last act of violence, just for old time's sake. Not on me, because I am still concussed.
Oh, yeah.
Do it to me.
What do you say?
I want the dream.
Okay.
Give him the dream.
Oh my God. Do you think he's dreaming?
He's not moving.
He's not. Oh no.
I don't know if he's breathing.
Oh God, have I gone too far?
He might have finally gone.
Oh no. Oh.
You know what he needs?
Mimosa!
Yeah.
That was Groupline.
Very good time. Wow. That's it. So that's how the show works. That's the whole thing. Wow. What a beautiful reading rainbow. I don't know. Okay. I haven't even introduced you yet. Okay. We have guest co-host PJ Nally.
What's up?
Back. It's been 2 years since you've been on the show.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back. Such a fun show.
It's a beautiful time. And our guest tonight is, do you just want Steph?
Yes.
Steph Jacobson.
Oh, yeah.
I have a little sister named Steph. Well, we call her Stephanie. I don't know. Sometimes I call her Steph. I call her Steffi.
My grandmother used to call me that.
Yes. Yes, that's wonderful. Do you have siblings?
I do. I have an older brother. And then I have a sister who we've kind of adopted in for, probably like 18 years now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. That's so, a family that adopts child. It's so interesting. That decision is interesting. It's a beautiful thing. It's such an integrated choice, because you're making a choice with your spouse, and assuming the person has a spouse, with your spouse, but with your children also, or maybe on your children's behalf, or unless you consult or whatever it is, but we're growing our family. Our family is going to grow in this way.
It's interesting because it's not like a legal adoption. We brought her in as an adult. But like,
oh wow,
she was a good friend of my brother's, and she started spending the holidays with us. She didn't have anywhere to go, and soon enough, just became part of our family. And I think she actually sees the rest of the family way more than I do.
Okay,
I don't even think I know. She sees them way more than I do. She's a much better daughter than I am.
That is beautiful. Well, maybe that was like, she came to carry a little bit of your load while you
100%.
Are you off doing your dreams and building something.
She's been a blessing to the family.
That's
Krista, if you're
cool.
watching.
Shout out Krista. Shout out Krista.
Best sister.
Yeah. That's beautiful. PJ, you got siblings?
I do. I have an older brother and an older sister.
Oh, you're the youngest of three.
We're both the youngest.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you guys are both the youngest.
Yep,
Very
and
nice.
I'm also the one who moved far away and everything. And
It's the improviser's journey.
Wow,
really is.
Wow, yeah. My sister Stephanie is also the youngest, and I'm the oldest. I'm the big boy. I'm a big boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's very interesting. What are the traits of a youngest sibling? You guys, are you classic youngest siblings, or do you defy those tropes?
In some ways, I'm really feisty sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
But in a lot of ways, I'm definitely not the stereotypical younger child.
What is that stereotype? I don't even know how it goes.
I don't think I'm definitely way more independent. So I'm not babied like my brother, who's the oldest. Is just more. I'm just kind of very different than the rest of my family.
Okay.
So I don't think they fully get me. They're like, "What? Where did you come from?"
What is the rest of your family into? Is there a business, or is there what are your people into? Where are you from?
I grew up in Wisconsin. That's where my parents and most, if not all, of my family is out there.
Okay, salt of the earth.
Yeah. And as a kid, my parents owned and operated a salon, a hair and nail salon.
Cool.
And my dad did hair mostly, but would sometimes do nails.
Whoa.
My mom did nails.
They worked together in the same salon?
Yeah. It was like family business.
There really was a family business.
There really was.
Wow.
Until I was about 12, then they shut it down. And my dad had, at the same time, been going to school and apprenticing to be an electrician. Yeah. So quite the change. So then he was an electrician until he retired. And my mom did childcare. So she had a daycare in the house for a lot of my childhood and like teen years. And then now she works in the school system. Wow. They've made some pivots in life, much like myself. My jobs are all over the place.
That is admirable for them to have. They started a business, I'm assuming, unless they inherited that salon business.
Right. Yeah. They started that. Well, they bought it from someone else.
However it worked. Yeah. Young people started a business, ran it for a decade plus. Yeah. Then both of them were like, let's pivot out while we already have children who are pretty grown. That is quite intrepid. And then, just start completely different careers in the middle of their lives. That is something. I really admire that. Shout out Steph's parents. That's yeah.
That's now your brother's going to feel left out because we mentioned every other member of the family.
My brother gifted me my nephew, so I'm very grateful to have a nephew.
Shout out Steph's nephew. Yeah.
Yes.
You like the aunt life?
I do. I love. I don't get back to visit enough. I feel bad about that, but living in New York's expensive. It's hard to get back.
New York traps you.
It traps you.
It traps you inside. Where are you from originally?
I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago.
Oh, yes. I remember this. Yes. Yeah. How often are you able to get back?
Couple times a year.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'd say I have it twice a year. Usually.
Wow. I see my family, I think, every 2 years.
That's about the rate I'm going at right now.
Yeah.
It's been just over a year since I last was out.
I feel at times that I'm squandering because I have a great relationship with my family. I love my family. I have a big family. I love all of them, but I never see them. Because I never leave this damn city, and they never come here.
Right? That's the thing. I'm like, come here.
Come here. Check me out. Check out my loft bed.
It's a great place to visit.
I need an improv audience. Come, please.
Yeah. I don't know how much of my family has ever come seen me perform. Very few, actually. I don't. Family is different. They don't look at you that way.
They're not get it.
They're not that interested in it. So I totally understand that. I'm not. God bless them. I just hope they're not mad at me. I feel they are.
I just assume everyone is mad at me all the time.
Oh, wow.
I'm a very anxious person, so I'm like, everyone's mad at me and I don't know why. I need to figure it out.
Sally.
What?
Oh, God. Sally.
What did I do?
Why? Can you believe Sally? Can you believe Sally?
Sally.
Listen
Listen,
up close, please.
Okay.
From a young age.
Yeah.
To uphold certain values.
Values, Sally.
It was just one pack of gum.
You chewed all of it.
You chewed all of that pack of gum.
Well, my
friends. In church.
You realize where you were when you were chewing that gum? Church.
Sorry, you could.
Do you want the Lord to hear you chew with your mouth open?
I thought the Lord wanted me to blow a giant bubble.
Oh. Blow a giant bubble.
Yeah.
Sally got a message from St. Peter at the heavenly gates. He said, Sally, stick a whole pack of juicy fruit in your mouth and blow a bubble to the Lord. Is that what you heard, Sally? Your father and I would like to know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it so much as I envisioned it. Like when I closed my eyes, I saw it and I thought, I bet I can blow the biggest bubble to ever exist the second the flavor runs out of the juicy fruit, which to be honest wasn't that long.
Yes.
And
weak flavor of the juicy.
It's so weak.
It's so quick. It goes so quick.
And I thought like maybe, I don't know, it would mean something. I thought you would be proud.
It meant
I thought
something.
you'd be proud.
It meant that we're now on probation at our church.
Yeah.
We're on probation as a family.
You realize gum chewing is one of the worst things you can do in church because you're taking the idea of food that God has given us.
God has given us.
And you're not even ingesting it.
You're just chewing it, enjoying it like a libertine just for the flavor, not getting any nutrition. Philip, talk to your daughter. I can't anymore.
But
You see what you're doing to your mother.
I'm going to my room.
God's creation, and you spit it out. You spit it out and you make it into bubbles. You don't even feed yourself.
But if God didn't want me to do that, why'd he make it possible?
Are you on a hunger strike? Are you mad at me? Tell me what I did to you that was so terrible that you've got on a hunger strike in front of our Lord and Savior and our whole church. Your father works at the department store.
Yeah. And when I walk into Macy's on Monday, all I'm going to hear is bubble, bubble, bubble.
Tell us what you expect your father to say when he walks in that department store. What do you expect him to say?
I expect him to say pop. Like pop the bubble. That's the only way to get rid of the bubble.
She's got more gum.
She's
got more gum. That's gum in her pocket.
Sally, what are you chewing? Sally.
Sally.
What?
Sally, we are in our cabin.
We are Christians.
We are in our cabin.
We are Christians in a cabin.
Bubble.
Don't you blow that bubble.
Didn't
you ever see the movie Up? All right, see. Very nice. Okay, wait a minute. I forget what we were even talking about. We were talking about your parents and all the cool work they were doing. Oh wait, and then we went somewhere. Auntie.
I have a nephew.
Parents, nephew. Who knows? I don't remember
Suburbs
anymore.
of Chicago.
How did we get in that scene? Sometimes it evades me. How did we end up there?
Steph said she thinks everyone's mad
Everyone's
at her.
mad at you.
Everyone's mad at me all the time.
Yeah.
I just assume it.
How do you deal with that feeling? Because you know it's an illusion.
Well, in the moment you don't.
Mm-hmm.
In the moment it feels real. And then you spiral and you ruminate and you just like you're so convinced that you did something wrong that you're trying to find what it could possibly be.
My
so you're
God.
digging through like old messages and emails and you're like, okay, was it this thing I said? No. Could it be? Did they misinterpret this thing? Are they mad at me for this thing I didn't act? Yeah. And then
Bless you, dear child.
and then I smoke some weed and fall asleep.
Okay, nice. It's just all a ruse your brain is playing, a trick.
It's very mean to me.
So that you can smoke weed.
That's what it
Do you
is.
deal with any anxiety like this, PJ?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, it's tough, and especially like I feel like it's both a saving grace and sometimes an aggravator being a performer.
Yes.
Because I think you both get the freedom of I can just be on this stage and I can be whatever I want, be whoever I want. But then you also have the anxiety of, oh, am I screwing this up? And it's so out there and vulnerable. Mm-hmm. And then like the question is, are people mad at me? You're so out there.
Yeah. I'll get off stage, go home. I maybe will feel good in the moment. Like I get off stage. I'm like, oh, that felt good. Then I get home. I'm like, here are all the things I did wrong. Yeah. And everyone is thinking, and they're not, obviously. Like I'm the only, because everyone's thinking about their own thing.
Yep.
Like I know it's just me, but I'm like, oh man, they're probably thinking about that really stupid thing I said. You know?
Wow.
But they're not.
Yeah.
Like I know, like logically, I know this. And sometimes I try to like therapize myself through it. And then I realize I'm not qualified. So,
okay. Yeah. I don't know anything about it, but positive talk is probably, if it leads you to that.
Counteract.
I had a friend say to me once, a good friend, my buddy Jared, shout out Jared. He said to me once, I consider it a compliment, but I feel, I just feel blessed. I feel lucky. But he said, he said, Ralph, you are annoyingly free of neuroses. Which is like, because I imagine that, I don't like the feeling of anybody being mad at me. That is a bad feeling. I don't like that feeling when I'm sure it's there. But when I'm not sure it's there, I'm not really thinking about it. I tend not to worry about it.
How do you do that?
Yeah, that's a superpower.
Tell
that's a
us.
superpower.
I think most of it is maybe that's what my friend was getting at. I had a friend in college. I think this is the only wise thing I've ever said. I had a friend in college who said to me, he was like, it seems like you don't worry about whether or not if people like you. Don't you worry about if people like you or not? And I said, I think this is the only wise thing I've ever said. And I said, it just came out. I didn't know that I believed this. But he was like, yeah, don't you worry about if people like you or not? And I said, I don't care if people like me. I love them.
Oh.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, that's so
I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to tear up.
I could do some of that, you know? Like,
I'm going to take that with me. I really am.
Right.
Yeah, just put love out.
Yeah.
that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of feels, I don't know if the math adds up, but it kind of feels like, if your intention is always to be as kind as you can be and as helpful as you can be, well, then if you made a mistake, you made a mistake. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I'm making mistakes. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure I'm hurting people. I'm sure people are getting pissed off, but at the very least, I know it's something I couldn't have helped just because I'm dumb. It's not because I'm malicious.
Right.
Or because I'm just purely incompetent. I'm not more incompetent than any other normal person, I hope. You know what I mean? So I'm just doing my best. So the best you can do is the best you can do.
True. It's all about the good intention behind it, right?
Yeah. I think that goes a long way. If you really are trying.
Yeah.
Like poor Charlie Brown. I don't know why I just thought about Charlie Brown.
Poor Charlie Brown.
Poor Charlie Brown.
Poor Charlie Brown.
Aww.
He's really doing his best out there.
Isn't that what we're all just hopefully doing?
When you were a kid, Steph, what were the things you were into? Were you into Harry Potter? Were you into comic strips? Were you into Degrassi? What were you into?
I definitely liked Harry Potter. I definitely read the books, and then excitedly watched the movies when they came out. But I was really into music. I was big into music. I started playing guitar at a young age.
Oh, okay.
Never got great. Like, I never committed to practicing enough to become great, but like, it's enough for me. Like, I'm not going to perform for other people, but like, it's for me. So yeah, I did a lot of music stuff. I wrote some songs as a teen with my guitar, and they'll never see the light of day.
Okay.
Except for the fact that they're on my mom's iPod somehow.
Oh, wow.
So if anyone gets in touch with my mom, she won't know how to get them to you.
Really nice. What was I gonna ask? Feel free to cut in anytime, PJ. You don't have to be polite with me. I'm an old
I actually
But he's polite.
I did have something to say.
Yeah, add in.
Ralph, I really appreciated that manuscript you sent me. I know that was like a really personal book you wrote, and I really
spent 12 years on it.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I think it could be huge.
Never.
I think it's artistically huge. But I just want to let you know, I accidentally deleted it on my computer. On the
I gave it to you on floppy disk.
Yeah, the floppy disk. So
I started writing it in 1991.
Yeah, so it's on my mom's iPod. There's one copy that is on my mom's iPod.
That's your mom sitting over there?
Hey.
PJ's mom, please.
I can figure it out. Let me just
You're not inspiring confidence.
Don't you worry. I will get it off here.
Miss, that is a Walkman. That's a tape player. Do you get your iPod?
Your iPod, Mom.
Oh.
Your iPod.
My bad. 1 second.
This is my life's work. Please.
Okay. See, the good thing is no one could steal it.
PJ,
no one could
shaking.
steal it.
My hands
I understand.
Are
no, I know.
Oh, is this the one? Is this the iPod
Yes.
or pad?
That's
a pod.
Pod.
That's smaller.
Pod. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a pod. That's an
It'd
iPod
be so
Nano.
much better if it was on your iPad. I know we could access it.
Trying to power it on, but it's giving me a.
Don't. You're
It's
clicking
an
buttons
Apple.
that might delete things. Please don't do that. PJ, this is.
I think I cracked the screen.
I just thought no one else could find it there.
This is so important to me.
No
Don't
one
let
else
the
could
cat
find it
nip
there.
at it. Don't let the cat nip at it.
Eventually, she'll get it. She'll like trust me. I used to play guitar. Those songs.
Oh my God! You
I
should
got
have
on
heard him. It was
No, it was
delightful.
pretty- it was
No,
pretty-
he's so good. He's
Oh,
so good.
stop
We'll have time
No.
for that later.
Oh,
No,
please.
no.
God.
Come on,
Oh.
Ralph's in a crisis,
Let-
Mom. Ralph's
we
in a
should.
crisis.
Oh, okay.
The cat is
Okay.
licking it. I don't think that helps. Don't let the cat lick the iPod.
Oh, she just likes to taste.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she just likes to taste.
Little nip.
I promise, Ralph. I care so much about
It's
your work.
spinning. I got a
It's gonna
spinning wheel.
She got a spinning. Oh, she always gets the spinning wheel.
Oh,
She doesn't know. She
I like
puts in
to
like
spin
6
with
commands
the
at
wheel.
once, and it just spins, and it's
like a
it's-
little dance.
Yeah.
Oh, I
She's
like
so
it.
funny, isn't
Making me
she?
nervous.
Oh, no.
Stop. I'm
She's-
the lucky one.
Oh, stop it.
Gosh.
Stop
We
it.
have to do this on the back patio because you're standing in a kiddie pool and it's just
Oh, I
making me
know.
nervous.
I like
Oh.
to bathe my feet in the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she gets bad bunions. She
You have
gets
a
really
full
bad bunions.
pool.
Soak 'em.
Also, it's funny that you also have a kiddie. I mean, maybe it's for kids.
You know, what did I do with the case for this? Where did the case go?
I think is it in your little purse?
Oh.
I think it's in your
let
little
me
purse.
check.
She's so funny. It's so.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh no.
These things are waterproof, right?
Oh no.
I think it's gonna be okay.
Okay. Ralph.
I think it's gonna be okay.
Ralph. I also told the story to a bird. So if we can find that bird and learn to communicate with it,
They're the original carriers of messages.
it should be. It should be. I had a backup. And it's a bird.
I sped over here. In my Corolla. I
know.
hit a bird.
You hit I hope.
I hope
Odds
it
are,
wasn't a
odds are
ball.
it isn't that bird. To be honest, there are a lot of birds.
I hit a bird. It's stuck in the windshield. I was in a terrible panic. It's stuck on the windshield of my. Come out with me to the front.
All right.
Come out with me.
I'll work on the iPod.
No, you come out too.
Oh,
PJ's
okay.
mom. Come out because I don't think that. Look at this.
Oh.
PJ, no.
That's the bird.
Oh no.
That's the
Does
bird.
anyone have any holy water?
I watched him bleed out on my windshield. I tried to get him off with the wipers.
Well, maybe the blood has the message.
Yeah, maybe the
In the DNA.
Yeah, it's like Jurassic Park.
We have to eat this bird.
Okay. I have an air fryer. Will that help?
Yes.
It's really a toaster. She doesn't know the difference.
Oh, that's right. I forget every time. Wait,
She's
is
so
it
funny.
toaster or toaster oven or convection oven? No, that's the one I asked for, but you didn't get me. That's right.
So
But
much
it's okay.
of this is disappointing.
I know. Yeah, no. We'll get it in the toast.
The toaster oven.
Right? Blood in the toast? Is it blood in the toaster?
The bird.
I'm losing the thread.
I wrote this. I wrote it on Microsoft Word.
Yeah, that's long gone. The word Microsoft Word is like that copy's long gone.
Yeah. I saw the title of an article on Facebook that said that's not happening anymore.
PJ's mom.
Yeah.
Did you like my story? Did you like my novel? It was 800 pages.
Oh, I only read the title.
Scene.
R.I.P. manuscript. That is actually similar to something that kind of happened to me.
Please tell us about it.
I did used to store old writing on floppy disks
Really?
back in the day, as a teenager. And one time I didn't back them up onto the floppy disk, and my brother decided to reset the entire computer while I was babysitting.
Oh, wow.
And everything I had written, like I had written a bunch of poems and like short stories and stuff. And I was like, mind you, I was like 13, 14 years old. I don't think we had the internet. We did not have the internet yet. And he decided like our gateway computer wasn't working. And so he did a full like hard reset on it, clearing everything. And I was like, but they're not on my floppy disks yet. It was very traumatizing. So now I back everything up.
Oh wow, okay. So how much stuff do you think you lost? Like a month's worth, a year's worth?
Not a year's worth. It was probably like a month's worth.
It seems like you were an industrious little kid. You were just listening to music, writing poems, writing stories.
Yeah, I was always creative. I was always a creative. Like that was definitely like my path was going to be something in the arts no matter what.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Always.
Sounds like you bopped around like different kinds of art.
Bopped. Like you're bopping to music.
Oh, look at me. Look at me.
You didn't even intend that.
No. And you were young, so it was a kid's bop.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just bopping around the arts. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you kind of knew that's where you were heading all your life?
Yeah, I for a long time I thought it would be music, and then when I was like 16 is when I started to find myself more interested in comedy.
I relate to that. When I was 7 until I was about 18, 19, I thought I was going to be a comic book artist.
Oh.
That's what I thought I was, a comic book writer and artist.
Nice. Did you try it? Did you write any?
I got a minor
in
sequential art in college.
Oh, sequential art. I like that
That's
term.
such a cool. I know. I was like, I like that title.
That's really good.
That's
like
great.
it's like it elevates it, but like it's accurate. You
that's
know, like
so
that's
cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, sequential art.
Sequential art.
My BFA is in creative writing for the entertainment industry.
Wow.
That is not a cool title. Like
sounds like something.
It's just a lot of words.
Yeah. Well, that's good for writing. Where did you go to college?
I went later in life to Full Sail University.
Is that in Florida?
Yeah, I did it online.
You did it online?
Yeah.
Full Sail's creative writing?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was a kid, Full Sail is where you went if you wanted to be a hip hop producer.
That's how, originally I think I discovered it because they had like music production programs, and then I was like, oh wait, they have film programs. And then they offered the creative writing, like really focused on like screenwriting and TV writing, and even some comic book writing actually. The program kind of took all the different types of writing.
You're trying to do everything.
Yeah, we just did it all. Game writing, which isn't for me, but I had to do it for the program.
Full Sail. Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to do all of it, but I definitely in the classes that we were able to pick our focus, I focused on TV writing.
Let me ask this. We used to, because I want to get to this gap. I want to get to this gap in your resume.
Gap.
So you say later in life. So did you go straight into college after high school?
No, I went straight to improv.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Oh, that's the dream. That's the dream.
At 19 years old, which is the youngest you can be to enroll in adult classes at Second City in Chicago. I started then. I moved to Chicago then and I started actually exactly 16 years ago this month.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah. It's wild.
That's so cool. Like, what gave you the bravery and the drive?
I think it was stupidity mostly. But
that sounds like so much fun.
It was great, except I was the youngest one in class, and everyone would go to Corcoran's bar across the street after class, and I couldn't go because I was too young. I wasn't 21 yet.
Are you friends with Liz Coyne?
I recently have met her.
Okay,
but we didn't.
She has a similar story about Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so funny. Yeah, I started in 2009. And
shout out, past no suggestion, guest Liz Coyne. Yeah.
Woo woo. I had actually originally only signed up for sketch writing classes, and then took an improv drop in, and was like, oh. Well, that's fun. And then immediately, like that night, signed up for improv as well. And so I was taking them both simultaneously.
Wow.
So I hadn't quite moved to Chicago yet. I was staying in Wisconsin and driving down.
How far of a drive would it be?
Without traffic, like an hour and a half to hour 45.
How big of a state is Wisconsin?
It's pretty big, but I grew up in the southern part.
Okay, so
yeah,
you're
like
pretty
right on the
close to
border,
Illinois.
basically.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. With traffic, it could be anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours, really.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I would alternate like Sunday, because I had Sunday, Monday class. It's so weird. I remember my schedule. I had Sunday night classes and Monday night classes. The Sunday night classes were the improv classes, and I would usually drive down for those. And then Mondays, for Monday nights, I would take the train. I would drive to Harvard, Illinois, if anyone's familiar with Harvard, Illinois. It's a tiny little town. And I would take the train in, the metro train in to Chicago, and then take the L train up.
Oh.
And this is before smartphones, so I had to figure out my way. Like
Right.
I'm like, I had a flip phone. I was like, okay, I printed out my MapQuest, and I was like, I need to go east once I get out of the train station. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
and I was like, okay, I need to find the brown or purple line train. I knew this, and I went up to a cab driver. I was 19 years old. I'm like, excuse me, is this way east? And he looks at me like I'm insane, but then nods and was like, yeah. I'm like, he could be lying to me, but I'm going to trust it.
Wow.
Chicago people are obsessed with knowing east. It's like a huge thing.
Go to the lake.
Yeah, they say the lake is always east.
Yep.
And you're supposed to know, even if you're nowhere near the lake, you're supposed to
smell it.
still know
You sense
where
the
the
water.
lake is. And that is how everyone tells directions. Like I was taught that from a young age. It's like, which way is east? It's like, where's the lake? And it's like, yeah, you need to just feel it.
I'm just putting together that you guys are both Midwesterners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay. That's that. I feel like I'm a East Coast boy, and then I went to high school and college in the South, but where I was in art school, which was kind of Southern, but it's people from all over the world, and then in Florida, which is you're still surrounded by a lot of Northerners in Florida. So I kind of understand the South. I definitely understand the East Coast. The Midwest, the center of the country, I feel like there's a whole other beast. I've been to Chicago and Wisconsin once, but I don't. What don't I know that I should know about that world and that time, and that place?
Oh, wow. I mean, Wisconsin's pretty much what you think of it as, I think. There's not a whole lot of surprise there. I can appreciate it for what it is, but I grew up pretty miserable to be there. And I'm saying that on a podcast. So commitment. No, everyone I think knew that. I was pretty miserable. I graduated high school early to get out.
Wow.
I was like,
you were on a mission.
get me
You
out of
really
here.
were on a mission.
Yeah, I graduated a semester early, and 3 days later, packed up my car and moved to Florida for a year.
Wait, what? Oh, you
Yeah.
moved to Florida?
Before moving back to then go to Chicago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long were you in Florida?
For just over a year. It was like 13, 14 months, something like that.
What were you looking for in Florida?
Out of Wisconsin.
Okay.
I was looking to get away, and it was like, this is the furthest familiar place that I know.
Okay. Because I want to say, this might be wrong, but I would say culturally, there's not much more merit in Florida
No.
than Wisconsin. But that's not true. Miami is an interesting place.
I was in Clearwater.
That's a couple hours away, right?
It's like
3 hours away, 2 hours away?
3 to 4, I want to say.
Okay.
It's near Tampa.
Yeah. Oh, that's on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Clearwater's on the other side.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up.
Okay.
In south of Tampa in Port Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is.
Okay. Wow. So you went to Florida,
Yeah.
the Gulf Coast, which is interesting. But then you moved back and went to Chicago. How long were you in Florida?
So I was there for, just over a year. And then it's actually funny because I got to the point where I was so miserable because I was like, I don't think this is for me. What did I do? But I think I needed it. I definitely needed to get out of Wisconsin. And I don't regret moving to Florida. I think that I learned a lot by I lived by myself at 18 years old. Like that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Back when rent was $550 for a 1-bedroom apartment.
Probably still
I
is.
know. It might still be there. Who knows?
Maybe.
But I was moving back, and when I got to the point of misery, I went to therapy, and my therapist was like, I think you know the answer. I'm like, you're right. I need to leave. She's like, well, I didn't say that. You did. I'm like, but I know. So I had called up my parents, and I was like, it's time to go. And they're like, well, we were going to come down to Alabama. My grandparents were snowbirds, if anyone's familiar with the term. They'd spend the cold months in the warmer part of the country.
Shout out snowbirds.
Shout out to snowbirds.
Snowbirds.
They would stay in Orange Beach, Alabama, or Gulf Shores for the winter usually. And so they drove past and picked me up and then went back up, and we stayed in Orange Beach for the week. In that week, I decided that I was going to move to Chicago, and my parents were like, "Excuse me."
Oh.
You just decided you're moving back home. And I'm like, yeah, but it's just a pit stop. I was like, I'm so mad. I'm like, at that point, I'm 19. And I'm just like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come stay home for a little bit, save up money. And then I'm moving to Chicago, and I'm going to take classes at the Second City.
Wow.
And they're like, you're insane. And I was. But I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. I mean, like, who's not insane at that age? You know, like live
your life, right?
Yeah. Do what you want to do.
Put that briefcase down, please. You're 4 years old. You can't.
No, I'm going to work. I'm going to work.
Please.
No.
I admire your enterprise and your gumption, but you can bring your briefcase to preschool. We're gonna go to preschool.
Dad, that's my employee. You are bothering right now.
That's a 3-piece suit.
Yes, this
Linus.
is a 3-piece suit.
Katie and Linus, I need that suit is massive on you. It looks good on you, but it's massive.
We made it tailor fit.
Linus, you're in 3rd grade. If you show me proof of the business that you run, I'll honor it. But you both still have to go to school. Katie, you can't. You have to. I admire. I don't want to crush your spirit and your dreams of enterprise.
Dad,
if I don't go to work, I won't get promoted.
Promoted to
there's a lot of competition.
You haven't been hired anywhere yet.
He's my boss.
Excuse me.
Linus has hired you.
I've
Tell me the
started
name of your
small
company.
Business.
Tell me the name of your small business, Linus.
My small business is Pink Brick Incorporated.
702. I've got to get you guys.
Pink Brick Incorporated. No, because you look at it and you see a lot of drab bricks in Wisconsin.
Yes.
And we have an idea to kind of bring some liveliness to the architecture.
Pink.
That's a great idea, but I really doubt, my boy, that you have the infrastructure to gather bricks, store them, paint them pink,
Excuse me,
distribute them.
I have to take this.
While he does that, I'll show you the blueprints.
How'd you get a smartphone?
I have the blueprints in my briefcase.
Let's see these blueprints.
No.
Katie.
I drew it.
No.
Here.
These are very legit schematics.
I used a ruler for straight lines.
This is it's actually blue and white. I don't understand. How did you?
YouTube.
We just potty trained you.
I'm really advanced for my age, Dad. That's what the psychiatrist said.
Okay.
That goes to that. What?
Yeah.
The online thing.
You're on.
Okay, can you keep your voice down?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, he's
okay.
on a business call, Dad.
You have a BetterHelp account? You have your own BetterHelp?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't. Just give him a lowball offer. We'll come back with the suppliers later, and
Linus,
I'll
stop
catch you when I'm in the
vaping.
office.
Stop vaping, Linus.
I don't know. I think he just made a really good deal.
Yeah, I mean, a really good. It's fucking stressful, Dad. Okay.
What? You guys.
It is
Stop
stressful.
vaping and stop cursing.
I am a head
the F word.
yeah, I'm the head of a small business. Do you realize how hard that is, Dad? No, because you work for a corporation.
Who are these guys? Who are these guys with earpieces in?
We're a family business.
We're a family business and we have security.
You have your own security?
We have our own security. We need all the trappings of a business in order to be a business. Dad, you're not supporting our dreams.
Yes.
And
stop patting me down. Who is this man?
That's Edgar, and we trust him with our lives.
All right.
He picked me up from school the other day.
Okay. I had one. I asked you to get a ride from a friend, and
Edgar's my friend.
Edgar is a friend. We are.
It seems like your employee.
It's called multi-generational friendships, Dad.
Katie, stop working on a LinkedIn profile. I didn't give you permission to do that.
Listen, I have to be prepared at all times because you don't know when your employer is going to pull your benefits.
Children,
it's true. I have to consider the budget.
How much income are you netting every year?
So we're currently working on a revenue growth plan. And within 5 years, we expect to have an EBITDA of approximately $200,000 per year.
Isn't he so cool when he says EBITDA?
Yeah, EBITDA. That's earning before income, income taxes, and depreciation of assets. Thank you.
They've been downsizing at my job, and my workload has been cut in half, and as have been my hours.
Dad, if you want a job, you can just ask for it.
Should I start the interview process?
Yeah, please start the interview process.
Do I need a cover letter of some sort?
Yes.
I don't know, reference. Can I use either of you as a reference?
You can't have family from inside your own household as a reference, Dad.
This is so unprofessional,
oh my
Dad.
God.
I have a drinking problem scene. I don't know.
Who wouldn't?
I don't know where that came.
Can you imagine having children that were just like that advanced? I wouldn't know what to do.
I would love the idea of a corporate ass kid. Like, okay, who's just really genuinely into like some kids want to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
And like this kid, like they don't want to like, like some kids want to be like a boss and they want to like boss everyone around. But this kid wants like the corporate life. They want cubicles. They want commuting. Like they're into it.
Yes. Just a little businessman or woman or person.
I don't even know how I would feel about that. I don't it would probably be a little intimidating. Sometimes I vaguely think about having children, which I've been thinking about a lot. When I vaguely think about it, sometimes I worry that I would have a kid who has an interest that's like so far beyond me, and I wouldn't be able to help them or even know how to. Because I kind of see that like my parents have always been very supportive of me being an artist, but they don't know anything about art.
Yeah.
They're
Same.
barely interested in it. They like movies and TV shows, so that's something.
Right.
But they don't know.
They don't know how to help.
They don't.
Yeah.
They're supportive, but they don't understand. But they try. They try to understand. I'm like, oh man, if I have kids, they're gonna end up an electrician. But then my dad would be great.
Yeah, there you go. It's an alternating cycle. Artist, electrician, artist, electrician.
I'll be like, I can turn on a switch.
Some people, I've talked to some people in here, and there's other people, who they're second or third generation, like their family, they're from a family of artists, which I don't know. I think I would have dug that. I'm the only artist in my family, actually. I have a cousin I have a couple cousins who are pretty artistic, but I'm pretty much the only artist in my family. And again, my family is very loving and very supportive, but nobody has any idea what in the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
I barely do.
I mean, same. Yeah, I have my extended family, like my cousins. I have a lot of cousins that are also like into music or performing. Like my cousin's kids actually, like they do musicals and stuff at school. And I know like my cousin's dad, like my aunt's ex-husband, did improv. So I remember that as a kid, like knowing that he did that, but I didn't have a concept for it. And then when I started doing improv, I was like, that's what he did.
I had a cousin who was into a lot of things I do, making music and drawing comic books. And he gave me this book when I was a youth, a young lad. He gave me this book called How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way when I was 7. And that set me on my entire path. Just that book. Wow. If you hadn't given me that book, I don't know what my life would be. You ever have moments like that where one thing happens and you're like, if this didn't happen, my entire life would be different.
I think about that too, especially like small things too. Yeah. Because like the whole like butterfly effect. I'm like, oh, what if I like didn't miss that flight that one time, which I've never lived down. I missed a flight one time, and I've never lived it down. From me, not from anyone, not from any. I like called my parents. I'm like,
no one else remembers.
There's like a $200 fee to be on the next flight. They're like, okay, like they're like annoyed a little bit. They're like, okay, like it's fine. And it was like, but I don't know what I lost my train of thought. Now I'm back in it. I'm reliving.
Everyone's mad at you for
He's
doing
in the
that.
trauma now.
I'm in the trauma now. Oh man,
trauma trenches.
I was like off by an hour when I thought the plane was
God.
And I just I completely was like, wait, why is it gone?
I have almost missed many flights, but I've never missed one.
Okay.
I've come very close.
Just imagine you running through a terminal.
Oh yeah, I've ran in heels. When I was a flight attendant, I don't just wear heels to the airport.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm completely just covered in sweat. I get there and I'm like, I'm so sorry, people sitting next to me. Ugh.
You made it. That's all that matters. Looks like we made it.
Look how far we come, my baby.
Who's that? Not Shania.
Twain,
That's
yeah.
Shania? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Sheryl Crow for a moment. But it's Shania.
They were in the same era, really.
Yeah.
Like,
There it is. Hey, I'm going to read some of this. Sunday, May 25th. 10th anniversary celebration for Radio Free Brooklyn. 10th anniversary. It's in all across New York City. Radio Free Brooklyn is celebrating 10 years in the air, and we're inviting you to a full week of live music, comedy, and good vibes all across the city. We've got 6 amazing events lined up, and here's the rundown. Why don't you read one of these dates down here,
gosh, okay.
Steph? Read one of those dates at the bottom.
Glasses. Okay. At the bottom here?
Yeah, any of those.
May 14th. We're kicking things off at Heart Bar for our 10th anniversary kickoff with a free DJ show upstairs.
Woo!
Woo! Featuring Vibe Architects
Hazel.
and Majestic and local Brooklyn bands in the basement for $15. That's a deal.
Get a mimosa.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, why don't you read one of those, PJ?
And anyone, or do I read the next one?
Yeah, next one, anyone?
Brooklyn Bands in the Basement, $15. That's where you left off?
Yeah, I did the first one.
Yep. Okay, cool. May 15th, join us at Pine Box Rock Shop for the broadcast party, where we're celebrating 10 years of community radio with live remote broadcasting from the bar.
Juicy fruit.
Oh, clink, clink go the glasses. Hear those sound effects, live sound effects, people.
Fantastic. Okay. That's beautiful. And hey, you're listening to Radio Free Brooklyn, independent listener supported radio. Thank you for listening to Radio Free Brooklyn. Your support helps keep us going. We're a 501(c)(3) charitables. All donations to Radio Free Brooklyn are tax deductible. Keep community based radio going. Donations can be made at radiofreebrooklyn.org/donate. All right. Very good.
Nice.
Man, we've made it. We've made it so far. Ooh. Is there anything you wanted to bring up or talk about?
Oh my goodness.
Tonight that we didn't get to, either of you? Is there any base we've left uncovered?
I mean, I would love to know what each of your improv origin stories are.
Oh man.
Like what was that moment of spark?
Oh man. If I was telling somebody this today, when I was in high school, I thought I was going to be, like I said, I thought I was going to be a Marvel Comics penciler and writer. And my senior year of high school, I was already like doing a lot of like performing with my friends, but we were doing like pranks and stuff in the school, like being, I don't want to say class clowns because we were more elevated than that. What we were doing was philosophical and benevolent. It wasn't like stupid pranks. We were doing something beautiful and absurd and surreal. But we were just having fun doing that. I never thought about performing ever. I knew we were funny, but I never thought about anything. And then I took a drama class just as an easy senior year credit. And in the summer, the drama teacher quit. And then the chorus teacher took it over, and it was supposed to become a musical theater class. So the first day I showed up, I was like, I didn't sign up for this. I'm going to drop out. And the teacher was like, before you drop out, she was like, I'm from New York and I learned improv when I was young. I'll teach you guys improv. And then by the end of that semester, I was going to be an actor.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's that. And so my start acting was improv comedy.
I love that.
Hey, listen, I'm from New York and I know I'm just a choir teacher. All right, kids, but
got such a swagger.
I know, and
so cool.
Thank you. It's a nice pinstripe suit I got. I can teach y'all's murder.
Murder?
I can teach y'all's murder. Listen, I know you don't want to sing. I don't need to teach you how to sing. I know kids are more interested in fun stuff. I can teach y'all to murder.
You get a cool pinky ring like that when you murder?
Yeah, one for each murder. That's why I got 4 on this finger.
Shit.
Dolores, I'm gonna live with you.
What?
I don't think murder is good.
Oh.
I don't think we're supposed to murder.
Oh, wait, he means murder.
He means.
Oh, shit.
I think we can ask him.
Wait. Do you mean like
I can build your face is covered in a haze of cigarette smoke. It's cool, but it's.
Yeah. I got a special a necklace. I'm not even smoking right now, but the cigarettes stay in so that it's a good haze. It's part of the mystique. If you want to murder, you need to keep up a mystique. You need to be mysterious.
About murder, do you mean like murder that show? Like kill it, like do
kill
good.
it in life.
Yeah. No, I killed 2 people at a cabaret. At a cabaret.
You were doing so well.
Yeah.
You were doing so well.
I was doing so well. I was doing so well stabbing them. Yeah.
Why don't you blink? You never blink.
Yeah.
You never blink.
No, man. Like, you got to keep your eyes open. Someone could be coming. Second you start murdering, someone's going to want to murder you. Listen,
Betsy.
but you can go if you want.
What was your name, Betsy? Before Betsy, we're just kids from the suburbs. I never even been to New York.
Same. I've only seen pictures. Well, that's not true. I saw it on the news once.
Was it a story about murder?
Kinda. Yeah.
I always wanted to go.
I do too, but do we want to go with the murderer?
Do you need murder to live in New York? There gotta be other ways to live there besides without murder.
I need it artistically. Like I need it for me, like the same way Michael Jordan needs to play basketball.
Is this like a Dexter situation? Are you just a serial killer, or are you trying to teach a survival skill?
Excuse me, I'm a professional. Thank you very much. Have you seen my jacket? Have you seen my smoke? I am a tough guy, and I do this for a living.
Okay. Oh, your name was Dolores before. That's what it was.
It's okay. Your nickname for me is Betsy.
Yeah, Betsy.
Yeah.
Betsy.
No, I think we should level with him here. Like, I'm going to ask some questions, okay? Okay. Be cool.
Very scared.
Be cool, man.
I don't know if he's upset with us or if just generally.
Dolores, stop.
Hey! Oh! Oh, my God.
So you're teaching us to stay alive. You're teaching us to evade murder.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah.
You're teaching us how to survive in the urban jungle.
Yeah. Kill.
Do you have a favorite way to murder?
Yeah. I got
Dolores, what's happening to you? You're starting to become
kind of getting into
in.
it. I don't know. I just saw my life flash before my eyes when that flew over my head, and
it's funny.
Stockholm syndrome.
You ever think about like moments in your life where you're like, if this didn't happen, what would be my path?
Yeah.
How come your jacket and your pants are so short? I can see so much of your wrists and your ankles.
Yeah.
You're so tall.
Yeah, I need to show people I'm tough. Okay, I got these tattoos, and am I not going to show them off?
Okay, that's a good point.
Who has tattoos without showing them off?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Excuse me. Are you chewing gum? Are you chewing gum?
It's juicy
Are you chewing? No. Not in my murder class.
Stay alive,
Not in my murder class,
Look
Dolores.
at this bubble.
Not in my murder class.
How did you get so tatted up, Dolores? We're in high school.
I drew it.
Oh, okay. That's
See.
Charlie Brown.
And then I took a needle.
We did it. Okay.
All right.
Just under the wire. Okay.
Oh.
Steph, tell us how people can find you and what you got going on.
Yeah. Well, I teach classes at the Pit. Come through to a drop-in class or sign up for other classes, whatever you want to do. Or you can find me on Instagram at @stephahaha_.
Woo! Love it. Okay. PJ, how about you? What do you got going on?
All right. You can find me on Instagram at PJs with Buttons. And I also perform with a few improv teams. My team, Hell Yeah, we improvise musicals. We got plenty of shows coming up this summer. Check us out at Hell Yeah Music Prov on Instagram. I'm also with a team called Easily Annoyed and a team called the Daily Herald. We have lots of fun. We're also performing in the city. Follow me on Instagram. You can find all that stuff. I'm performing all the time. I love it. Improv is life.
Yeah.
You have a Somewhere in NYC show coming up?
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile in NYC at the Rat on the 28th
of May.
At 7 p.m. And all of this information is also on my Instagram, so you can check it out there.
Fantastic. Yeah. And I'm Ralph Jean-Pierre. You could check out this podcast, No Suggestion, and my new album. You could get it if you sign up for the email list. I have an album that I wrote and produced, a hip-hop album dedicated to Prince. It's called Only One at One Time See You Laughing. Sign up for my email list at preciousgorgeous.com, and you'll get that album directly sent to you. Also, I'm releasing a lot of music this year, and also, this podcast is always doing cool stuff, and there'll be more things happening in the future. preciousgorgeous.com. This has been No Suggestion. I'm so appreciative to you, PJ, guest co-host, and thank you, Steph Jacobson. That's it.